In 13 seasons, Strahan has been selected to 7 Pro Bowls and established himself as one of the game's premier pass rushers. Phil Reese of Steiner Sports had a chance to sit down with the All-Pro defensive end.
Mike, you hold the all-time single-season sack record with 22.5. Does that match up with your favorite memorable moment as a Giant, or is there something else?
To be honest with you, that is one of them, but probably my most memorable moment as a Giant is when we beat the Minnesota Vikings 41-0 to go to the Super Bowl. By far, that is the moment for me.
Definitely. And growing up, did you collect anything, any memorabilia, or is this something you got into later?
Something I got into later. I think when you're a player and you're around a lot of great players, you realize how lucky you are and how fortunate you are. So now I collect things from my favorite players. And, you know, if a guy asks me for something, I would say, well, you have to send me the same thing in return. So it's worked out pretty good.
And growing up, who would you like to have played with? Who would be one of those players you could, come up to after a game and say, I'll give you a jersey if you can give me one back?
You know what? I was a big Earl Campbell fan. That was one of my favorite guys. Bruce Smith, LT. Fortunate enough to play with and against and become friends with a lot of the guys that I admired. So those guys like that.
How big a force is Tiki Barber?
Tiki's been incredible. I mean, he's been one of the most consistent backs in the league for the last few years, and it's just amazing he only gets better with age.
Do you realize how big you are?
I'm not that big, actually. I'm like 20 pounds less than I was last year, so I really don't feel like I'm that big. I think I'm the small guy on the defensive line.
You're a small guy?
I'm the smallest defensive lineman we have, so
yeah?
that's not good, but it's good in a way, too.
This is your idea of small right here? Zoom in on that.
Well, that, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with that shot. I don't know. I think I was inspired by the fans and some extra veins or muscles popped out of somewhere where I didn't even know I had them. So, yeah, that shot I think is a little gratuitous. Let's put it that way.